What is going on, all you lovely people? We are now live, hanging out. About to have some fun. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this, so let me know what you think. Now, we are playing Battlestar Galactica, of course we are. And looks like Geminon has defected. We need to go help them out so that we can get money, because I like money. Wow, but not right now. What is that? I'm going to have you jump over here. Yep, playing Battlestar Galactica. Deadlock. It's going to be a while. And you were summoned. Yes, you were. So let me know how the volume is, Mr. Vlog Watcher, how everything's going. And, oh, we in combat already. I have been practicing, though. So I'm ready for this. But you had some questions, Mr. Vlog Watcher. What were your questions? I'll try to answer them. I don't know that I will be able to. They are not going to show us where the enemy is. All right. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my manticores in front, because I always set the manticores in front. In the back, yeah, the adamants. And we are done. Sorry, I was looking to see if I could adjust volume, because you can't hear. Let's see, let's raise voice volume up, sound volume up a little bit. Done. Alright, let's get it started. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, with our adamants, we need to launch our Vipers. I forgot to put the Mark IIs. Ugh. Mark IIs are where it's at on this. I'm telling you. Mark II Vipers. We got the Bob, the Quintantanopolis, the Doritos. Let's get it done. Well, they're coming from that way, so we'll pull just a little bit.
Yes, sir.
To the right. Won't need to do much, though. Oh. Launch all squadrons. Did I do that? Yep, I did. Alright. Yeah, I was getting that too beforehand. What if I come back a little bit like this? Does that help at all? Let me check. I'll tell you what it could be. Is it this? Yep, it's this thing. It's a little more sensitive. That's weird. It's never that sensitive. Turn it down. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Testing 1, 2. Or is it this thing? Oh, it's got the wrong ones. See, this is why you don't do this. Sources, tools, settings. I don't know if I can adjust this live. Give me a quick second. Yeah, there it is. Hold on, it is pulling the wrong microphone. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. That should be a lot better. Let me know how that goes. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Yeah, that should be a lot better. Let me know if you can still hear me too, if the music's a bit too loud. Well, that should be much better because I'm now using the right microphone. All right. Now, none of them have launched fighters, which tells me we're not dealing with any carriers. That could or could not be a good thing.
Yes, Commander.
May or may not is a better word.
So say we all.
Full steam ahead. What it does allow me to do, though,
Yes, sir.
is it does allow me to tell all of my Vipers to focus on capital ships or
Understood.
cruisers or main ships. They don't got any of the
Yes, sir.
They don't have any raiders they have to worry about.
IFF confirms unit is hostile.
Oh, all of them are going to be Nemesis. Alright, let's see. We're going to go for the top left one. Because I think I put all mine. Yeah, all of my Vipers are focused on him, so we're going to go for the left guy.
Yes, Commander. Understood.
And what I'm going to do is bring... What is this one? I'm going to bring the Quintantinopla onto the left side of him. And then the Doritos and Bob are going to flank him from the right. And I'm not going to Alpha Strike him, because I found when you Alpha Strike, it is a waste of quite a few of the missiles. So I have been not doing that. What I do need to make them do is focus fire, because that would be important. Alright, anyway, questions. One thing I have been thinking about and thought a fellow Star Wars fan like yourself might have thought about is the Rebels' fleet chance of survival in the battle. One thing I've been thinking about, and I thought a fellow fleet's chance of survival in the which battle? In like a battle like this, or which battle are you talking about? Because the and Rebel fleet, are you talking about like Star Wars Rebel strength fleet, or just Rebels in general? The fleet has been strong and weak depending on the time, obviously. So I need a little more information. I'm not completely
IFF
sure what you're
confirms
talking
unit
about.
is hostile.
Oh, incoming missiles. This is gonna feel good.
Missiles incoming.
Oh no, 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 no! Look at that! Ah! Wow! Look at that right there. That's gonna take some emergency maneuvers. The Rebels fleet. So we know. I don't think there's any way to get out of this. I think he's dead. He's gonna have to do an emergency dive. Let's pull them to the right.
Yes, sir.
Man, that's a lot, but let's keep our right armor open for him. So the Rebel fleet did have a battle in Scarif, obviously. It was about, I think, their full measure based on the movie itself. But one thing I have been thinking about, and thought a fellow Star Wars fan like yourself might have thought about, is the Rebel fleet's chance of survival in the Battle of Scarif. Because they did have a battle. At that time, honestly, the Rebel fleet could never stand toe-to-toe. Even in, what is it? Return of the Jedi, the fleets were pretty hard-pressed to win. Ah, that's gonna hurt. Oh man, I wasn't watching. How are you doing? Alright, we're gonna bring you
Yes, sir.
right here.
Yes, sir.
I mentioned Scarif in the tweet. It was after watching Rogue movie again. As far as the movie shows, there are 3 Rebel squadrons present, red, blue, and gold, and my best estimates put that to 45 starfighters. So even without Vader, do you think the TIEs alone could have taken them out? Sorry, 200 character limit, gotta type this piece metal. That's fine, I'm not worried about it. I'm just trying to think about and also play this game. He's getting hacked to hell, isn't he? During the battle, they were, because I did a video on this. I think you've seen it. I think you talked about it. I actually did a video that broke down the Battle of Scarif. And I don't much care for Mon Mothma. I think that she was too much of a coward, if I'm being honest. That she needed to take more chances than she did. Now, that said, she wasn't wrong. Every time they got into a fight, they were always outgunned. That's why they had to do basically what is terrorist attacks. It's the only way they could win. And even in the Battle of Scarif in the movie, they were losing and they lost, especially when reinforcements came in. They had to do some crazy maneuvers. Some would say unreasonable maneuvers, ex machina maneuvers to win. So I do think... I think they were fighting losing a battle. I think ultimately, yeah, they would have lost if they had continued to press the fight. The sheer number of TIE fighters alone, I agree, would have overwhelmed them. Even though it would have taken a lot. But that's what the Empire did. The Empire was about... they didn't care about their fighters specifically. They didn't care if they lost it. You can always replace pilots. You can always replace ships. So they just threw a bunch. It was the whole Tarkin mandate's not what it's called. Tarkin, it's not called policy either. But anyway, Tarkin, the fear of overwhelming odds. Yeah, yes. Goodbye, Nemesis. Nemesis number 2 is going to be gone now. That is right. He's still getting hacked, though. Yeah. We turn all of them around.
Yes,
let's... I know I said I don't like alpha striking, but let's just alpha strike.
On it, Commander. Yes, sir. Understood. Understood. Yes, sir.
Tarkin Doctrine, that's right. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. I shouldn't be playing a game and trying to think. But yeah, the Tarkin Doctrine, which was the fear of overwhelming power versus actually doing it, but the reason that it was feared is because it did exist. The Empire could bring together
Missiles on their way.
Just an ungodly amount of men and ships. And what they couldn't beat you in technology, they could beat you in numbers, which is exactly what happened on Scarif too. For the most part, they were outmatched not because of the technologies, but because of how many ships there were. When you're watching the Rogue One movie, you can see from the gate itself, it's just millions upon millions upon millions of TIE fighters. Oh, that's not true, but I mean hundreds of TIE fighters coming out. And they just had to wear them down. The interesting thing about that, though, is that with the Empire, and this really could be mentalities and generation thing, because in the old movies, well, the interesting thing is when the Empire wanted to create or make something massive and scary, they had the technology and the ability just to make scary machines. If you looked at in Rogue One Vader's ship, it was just like a massive piece of technology. They just chose to make just Zerg everything. They could have been a technological giant. What's interesting, though, I think, about it, too, is that because of the way they did it, it really looks like, and again, this could be because of technology in movie making, but one of the reasons why I think that when you look at Rogue One or you look at the the prequels, the technology is a lot better in those if you really compare one to one. Now, if we're being honest, that's because of technology in filmmaking. But another explanation is that technology took a nosedive when the Empire took over, because all they're wanting to do is Zerg, is to swarm. And so they didn't care about innovation. They just cared about getting ships out and into the fight. And so because of that, technology took a huge, massive hit. And then when you had the First Order, or the New Order, or whatever they call it, it's basically the First Order, come out, they started innovating, and that's why you see technology better in the First or New Order, or whatever the hell Disney wants to call it. Yeah, technology devolution. There was a definitive technology devolution from the prequels to the original, and even though it probably is just because of the way movie making was, you can legitimately explain it that the Empire caused a devolution. It'd be like when Rome fell. When Rome fell, technology just went backwards, what, 50 to 100 years? And I think this is a similar thing. Boom! Who can talk about Star Wars and do this at the same time? Y'all want to meet my daughter? One of the reasons I do this at night. Come here, girl. Come here, pretty. Say hey to the peoples. It'll take a second for it to pull up right there. Okay. They can still see you. Trust me. Say hey to the peoples. Hello. Alright. Let me finish this up.
And then it will do it on the big screen.
We'll do some stuff on the big screen. Right, now go watch TV or play, baby. We'll figure that out when I'm ready. Do you already know how to do? God, how old is she? Going on 7, going on 15. All right. So that was a success, which is always a positive, and we need to jump to stop the chemical warfare. Let's take a look at that.
Sir, data on the attack is still incoming. But emergency services are estimating casualties in the hundreds. Reports confirm most are non-fatal, which seems worse, somehow. Kane's agreed to provide an escort for a Pycon Medical Corps attachment out of Helios Alpha. But it's your problem to figure out how to get them there. Her words, not mine. Sagittarian hasn't lifted their border embargo since the attack. At this stage, we've only got permission to take Dr. Cottle and his team to Erelon.
I absolutely love how inconvenient this is. Who's my... Can you get a promotion? Yeah. Confirm. How much would it be to promote you again? 3,000 points. Heck yeah. Oh, okay, now it's... So I had some promotions with him I should have done. Okay, cool. Transfer the Manticore in there. We do need to build some stuff, and I'm all about the adamant. How long would it take to rush job? 750. Yeah, let's rush an adamant out of there. Adamant out there. And transfer him into the fleet. Why can't I transfer him into the fleet? Oh, don't tell me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh, and the data list would make 7. The one thing I don't like about this is you can only have 7 ships in a fleet. And that's very frustrating. So let's do this. Let's get rid of one of the vanes. Detach. And then let's transfer in the adamant. Is that the frigate? Yeah. Hey, Lori, baby. No, ma'am. Go. Please go play. There we go. That is how we do it. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind having a conversation about it. I don't know how people watching this are going to feel, but hey, if you don't like me having this, then you need to come to these live streams and you need to tell me. That is just how it is. And you know what they need to stop doing is they need to stop taking over here, because eventually I'm going to have to go over and address that, because if I don't, then the colonies will stop supporting, and then I'll lose the game. But yeah, I don't mind having conversations. It's cool, it's fun. I think
Fleet group is ready to jump.
when you think about it, it's really interesting how the rebels ultimately are honest to God terrorists.
Fleet group has its coordinates.
And so you're rooting for terrorists.
Cylon escort group has been detected.
Fantastic. What's going on, Silent Gamer? We're going to do this one mission marker, and then I think we're going to be done. Might do it tonight. I don't know. We'll have to see. We will have to see. Alright. My objective, if I'm correct, yeah, there are three that I gotta protect. Viper Mark II's all the way. That is the only way to play this game. Now, I got one over here, two over here. So let's do this. Let's set these back just a little bit. Actually, just a little bit. Let's set these right here. We'll set a line of defense. Make them come to us and defend that way. I'd have to take a look too.
Prepared to jump in 3, 2, 1. Multiple Dratus contacts bearing 014, Karam 002.
I presume this won't inconvenience your big warships too much?
Don't worry, Doc. We'll get you over into Aerolon airspace as soon as your FTL drives are recharged.
That's not what concerns me.
I could die. I could be killed, but that's not what concerns me. Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior? All right.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
people are going to stay near the Daedalus. That's your job. And what we're basically going to do...
Yes,
Actually,
sir.
let's move them up just a little bit. Is have a moving picket line, a moving line of defense.
Understood.
Launch Vipers, buddy boys. Well, yeah, Silent Gamer. When you're on, I try to go on too. I might not be able to say hi, but I always try to log in on my phone, at least listen and watch. Why is this adamant not? When I say launch Vipers, son, you launch Vipers. All right. So let's see. Name of the game is to defend these guys. So that's what I intend to do. You defend him. Okay. You defend him. You defend him. And you defend... I love how I have to manually click on these. Him. That leaves one left. Do I have any carry? I do. I have two. Man, why didn't he launch his Vipers? If he had launched his Vipers, they could take them on instantly. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Alright, people. We have trained for this. Not well, but we have trained for this. Man, I'm going to be having them awfully close to each other.
On it, Commander.
But, whoops. That's how you set an appropriate line of defense, though. First one to come gets alpha striked too. Yeah, the Bob doesn't listen to me. The Bob's its own man. I'm gonna make these a little more distance between them so they don't like run into each other like the idiots that they are.
Hostile unit identified.
Alright, let's see.
So say we all.
You keep running, you keep running. You go this way. One thing I found as a strategy for this game is if you make them like go low, they're harder to hit. Oh, we got a Revenant, a Talon. I bet they're mostly going to be Revenants.
On it, Commander.
The Revenant
Yes,
would be
Commander.
what I would consider... Oh, and look at that. Look at you. No. Yeah, I want to go for the Revenant. So, wrong way. Take on the
Understood.
Revenant. So we are going to Alpha Strike that Revenant.
Missile tubes prepped.
In hopes that that'll knock him almost instantly out of the game. And let's put attack. So here's what I want to happen. It's really simple. If you come near us, you're gonna die. I mean, it is just stupid easy. Alright, let's get it started. And they are launching as right they should. That Revenant is about to have what we call in the industry a bad day. Oh, that's right. That's cool. Are you excited to be moving to your own place? That's going to be fun. I mean, it's a headache, but it's nice to have your own place. Alright.
Yes, Commander.
We Alpha Striked.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
turn around. See, those are two Revenants. Man, this could be easier. 4 turns. Got to protect them for 4 turns. We can do this. Bonnet knot. Yes!
So say we all.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you don't... Please don't slam into the Daedalus. Well, that's cool. And then you'll be able to start streaming again?
Manticore is taking damage.
That's, sucks.
IFF confirms unit is...
Oh, tricky sods.
Additional Dratus contacts, sir. Bearing on the transports.
Wow, they're coming after the transports. Who didn't see that coming? Alright.
On it, Commander.
Go that way.
On it, Commander.
Now let's focus some fire. What are you doing? Look at you. Yeah, focus fire on him. I don't know how the hell. Somebody is getting a little too happy. We need to start focusing fire on some people too. Let's take out that Revenant if we can. because he's going to cause issues. I wish the transports had like defense that you could do. I guess it makes sense since they're not military. But still, it would be nice.
Manticore is taking damage.
Well, stop taking damage, Manticore.
Missiles incoming.
Oh, where are they?
Manticore down.
Oh, that sucks. Where'd the... Which Manticore? Oh, it's this one probably? Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Oh, but we took it with us. Yes. How are my... How are you guys doing? Hull 32, Hull 32, Hull 32. Okay. Well, it sucks that I lost one.
On it, Commander. Understood.
But they lost 3. No, they lost 2. So... It's not a trade I like, but it's a trade I'll take. You're being hacked. You're not doing bad. But yeah, the next one we should be focusing on is that Revenant. What I'm hoping is my squadrons, because right now I'm fighting without squadrons. For all intents and purposes. And the reason is because they're all protecting these guys, which is my, it's what I want them to do. Let's go pick a fight with this dude, though.
Understood.
Alright, let leash the dogs of war. See, he's firing on him. You don't need to be doing that. When you fire on things, you die. Oh, we killed another one. That Revenant's almost gone. I am liking how this is going, except for the loss of that one ship. And this is the last round. It should be, in theory.
Commander.
See, this is how you do it. This is how you do it.
Yes, Commander.
This is how we do
Understood.
it.
Manticore is taking damage.
Manticores aren't worth crap, in my opinion. How are you not fine? Ah!
Commander, transports 2 and 3 have jumped to Pycon. Cottle's transport hasn't jumped.
Tell your commander my ship is ready to be escorted to Sagittarion.
You know we can't take you there. The Sagittarian border embargo is still in place.
What?
The whole planet is off limits to Colonial fleet.
You have your duty, and I have mine. You can let yours get in the way of helping innocent victims, children, goddammit, or you can take me to Sagittarion and let me do my job.
Even if Kane agrees, we have to clear the Cylons first. If they see us jump now with Cottle, they're going to realize we're taking him to Sagittarion.
Fantastic. You know, good. Because, you know, I completely did this based on him deciding not to do what he's told to. Why are we even listening to him? We should be like, all right, well, God be with you. Or gods, I guess, in this instance. You almost dead? Yeah, you're almost dead. This is inconvenient.
Yes, sir.
Alright, he's defending, what are you doing? Why do we don't need 3 defenders anymore. Yeah, you go after him. So we'll have 2 stay on defense duty and 2 attack. That'll work. Can you hit anybody? Oh wow, they've been attacking him too. They've been attacking the Daedalus. G.D. Cottle, you're a doctor, not a war tactician. That is true. That is true. You know, that Manticore...
Manticore is taking damage.
I don't buy Manticores. I think they're useless. Absolutely useless. Get him! Kill him! Urgh! How's he still alive? Is he how the hell is he still alive?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll bet they're going for the Daedalus if they can't get Alright, that Revenant is gone. Talon's almost dead. Talon over here is dead. So the really only thing I gotta worry about is Home Slice over here, who might try to be getting a little fresh with Coddle's ship, who should be jumping out, might I add. Alright.
So say we all.
Let's go back to... Let's take them out of full attack. I love how my ships are everywhere now, thanks to Coddle. That's fantastic. Alright. Boost like
Yes,
you've
sir.
never boosted before, son.
So say we all.
I am not as worried about him, but just in case, we'll flip around with Home Slice right here. Oh, and look at that. He has missiles. So let's give a little thank you gift. Do they all have missiles? They do.
Understood.
So let's... Now watch. He's going to flip around and kill Coddle before I can get back there. Watch. Guaranteed.
Missiles on their way.
Guarantee.
Missiles on their way.
That's his missiles. Let's get him. See, look at all those missiles right there. Because he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world.
Understood.
Run! Dude, if you're him, what do you do? Yeah, I like where all this is going. The hell are you doing?
On it, Commander.
That should be game right there, boys. Yes!
Sir, contact zone is clear. Can also confirm PyCon medical teams 2 and 3 have hit dirt.
Inform Lieutenant Cottle that I won't break Sagittaron's embargo for his personal crusade. And Commander, that is the last time I'll hear you taking orders from an inferior officer.
Okay, so first off, that
Government overthrown by a Capricorn.
I agree with her.
Their military force to fight enemies they didn't make. Oh, I can't imagine why they don't leave the welcome mat out for Colonial fleet.
About that, I think I have an idea.
Senator, I don't trust you, but beyond that, I agree with her at that point. He's like, I'm not jumping. Okay, well, good luck being dead, because we are. And then we're out, because we did our job. But then it's like, well, we're not even going to land them. Like hell. People died. Alright, so they unlocked the PCM, which is this. Emits an EM radius, the mutual destruction of hostile munitions. Might have to try that. Alright guys, so don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. I may or may not do this on weekends. Probably not. But I will start logging on so you guys can watch me edit, because I edit almost every day. And yeah, don't forget to tell all your friends about this. I'm going to see you on the next Lore Reloaded. Yeah.